Hi, Carol Ebert here, nurse and wellness practitioner. And it's Coffee Talk Live. And we're talking to nurses, is that you? Who are getting ready to retire and are having some thoughts and issues and concerns and would like some answers from someone who's already been there, which I have been and am, but not truly retired because I still do my own work. But what I did find today, or this week actually, I talked to a nurse who is working for an agency that receives federal funding. And if you're following what's going on with federal funding these days, there are some concerns. And I so understand and empathize with her, what she's feeling, because she's very scared. She doesn't know from day to day, is my job going to be here? And this is a job I love. And that's scary. That's very scary. And so then fear takes over and you're in a state of negativity, and it is difficult to live and work that way and be the caregiver that you are. So I'm reminded that it's about how do we manage, or how do we frame that situation so that we can get a more positive spin, if that's possible. But I think it's worth the work to say, wait a minute, I can live in fear and angst and anger, and you know what that's going to do to me. And because I know what that's like, because I certainly had that happen to me in my last job, that I was so angry and unhappy and stressed that the stress really took over and I literally got sick. So what we have to remember is that if you harbor all of that and don't find an outlet for it, or at least a way to manage it, it's going to take a toll on you. And we don't need that. We have enough issues to work on than to have to ourselves to succumb to illness because we can't manage that change that's happening. And so here is the key word, though I want us to think about, or you, me, always, that change is never going to leave us. It's always going to be here. Change is inevitable. It's happening all the time. You know that. And how do we manage the change so that it doesn't take a toll on us? And that's what is happening to this particular nurse. She's really, I can see it in her. I don't see the joy. I do not see the joy. I do not see the excitement of I'm a happy person and I love working. I see it is taken away from her. And so when that happens, of course, if you need help, get help, seriously. Find a counselor, find someone that you can talk it through with. But in the meantime, also think in terms of what can I do for myself? Because we have control. We're in control of how we react to a situation. And so if we can manage that, and that means changing your mind about it, changing how you're viewing it, how you feel about it, how in the grand scheme of the world, what does it look like right now? How big is this? It's not that big, it's this big, it's you, but it feels that it has taken over. So the idea then is, how do you manage that? How do you get yourself back on track so you can make it through whatever's going on for you when you're in that fear of losing your job? And again, it is the same as retirement from nursing. You're losing your job. It's the same. It's that same feeling. So, but think about this. You do have control. And what you can do, seriously, is to maybe, I'm going to give you an assignment. Excuse me. Water. By the way, drink more water. If you don't, you lose your voice. So anyway, get out a piece of paper and write down 10 things that you love. Just anything, 10 things I love. Okay, once you do that, you start feeling better. Now look at your list and say, okay, what if, play the game, what if? what if I did this that's on my list? What would life be like? And start dreaming about it and visualizing it and take in the feeling of that. And it starts bringing you more into a positive framework, a positive mindset. And pretty soon now you're saying, I feel better. A simple task, 10 things you love, feel better. And then you look at it and say, well, what if, play the game, what if I actually pursued that? What if that's my next career move? That's my next game plan. That's my next assignment to really work on. When you start going in that direction, you're going toward joy and feeling good and less stress and the things that we want for you. And your big negative thing that you're holding on to day by day right now in your job is starting to find an outlet somewhere else, or it's going somewhere else while you find a new little outlet to work on. And so that is how I say, and remember, keep in mind that things happen all the time like this. People get through them. We find new paths. I found a new path myself. When I left my job all stressed out, my new path was I still wanted to work, and I found a way to work and make money, and I controlled it, not a boss. Nobody can take my money away from me, which is what that feels like when you're federally funded and we don't know what tomorrow brings. What if you had your own job that you controlled, that you made money, that you survived on that money, and nobody can take it away from you? So that is another thought for you to consider in times for us all to manage this difficult time that we're all kind of in turmoil in one way or another, aren't we? So think about taking care of yourself first. Come back to center, come back to you, do the assignment, find a spark, look for a spark, go into that spark deeper and see what does it reveal, what can I do? Is there a future for me? Can I make something happen out of that? And it'll change everything. It'll change everything. So I'm here to support you on that quest, because that's what I do. I work with nurses who are looking for that next step, don't know how to do it, wish they had a partner on it. I can be that for you. So feel free to reach out to me, because I want you to have the joy you deserve and manifest everything that you always have wanted. So feel free to reach out. You can text me, 507-313-4515, or call me. All right. Email carol@carolebert.com, or also go to my website, carolebert.com. There's a little button on the menu that says Retiring Nurses, and it's just for you, a free gift. Who doesn't want that? So let's do something together. Come on, join me. I can show you what can be for you that might be even better than what you have right now. Okay? Life begins when you are entering the retirement zone. Life begins anew. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you'll reach out and have a great day and start dreaming.